Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 12th of August 2023. Let's start with our session. Which Indian state is conducting a caste-based survey across the state? So the caste-based survey of Bihar has been resumed a day after the Patna High Court allowed the state government to continue this survey. Basically, Patna High Court has dismissed all type of petitions that were filed against the decision of the Bihar government to conduct a caste-based survey. And this survey is being conducted at a cost of 500 crore rupees. And who's the current Chief Minister of Bihar? It is Mr. Nitish Kumar. Okay. Next is, which Union Ministry has set up a panel to revisit its regulations on anti-discrimination in higher educational institutions? So, Union Ministry of Education has constituted an expert committee to revisit its regulations and guidelines on anti-discrimination with respect to the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, other backward classes, persons with disabilities, and other minorities in the higher educational institutions. So, University Grants Commission had taken this step after a Supreme Court direction where the Supreme Court has asked the government to clarify the affirmative steps it had taken to make the campuses free of caste discrimination. Okay. So, recently Ministry of Education has set up this panel to revisit its regulations on anti-discrimination in the higher educational institutions. Now, apart from it, the Ministry of Steel has recently invited the applications from the Indian nationals belonging to the industry and research and academia for the National Metallurgist Awards 2023. So, interested individuals may submit their applications through this online web portal, and this award will be presented in total 4 categories. The first is Lifetime Achievement Award, second is the National Metallurgist Award, third is Young Metallurgist Award, and the fourth one is Environment and Mental Science Award for research and development in the iron and steel sector. Okay. Simply you can be asked that which union ministry has invited the applications for National Metallurgist Award 2023. Answer would be Ministry of Steel. Then apart from it, can you tell me Sagar Setu portal is launched by which union ministry? So, Union Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways along with Ayush has inaugurated the Port Health Organization module within the Sagar Setu, which is a national logistic portal to facilitate a more efficient and streamlined ecosystem that promotes the ease of doing business. So, this particular organization will be responsible for disease surveillance, health inspections and quarantine measures to ensure the safety of citizens and the port workers. Okay. Simply you can be asked that Sagar Setu portal is launched by which union ministry? Answer would be Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Who is our Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways? Mr. Sarbanand Sonowal. In financial year 2022 to 23, Government eMarketplace registered its highest ever gross merchandise value of ? So, in this financial year, Government eMarketplace registered its highest ever gross merchandise value of 2,01,113 crore rupees, and the Economic Survey 21 to 22 has observed that the prices on this portal were observed to be 9.5% lower in comparison with the other online platforms for 10 out of 22 commodities. Okay. Simply you have to remember that in this financial year, Government eMarketplace has registered its highest ever gross merchandise value of 2.01 lakh crore rupees. Now, apart from it, what is the goods and services tax on the full face value of online gaming? So, the GST Council in its 51st meeting that was held recently, decided to stick to its earlier decision to impose a 28% tax on the full value of the bets that are placed on online gaming, casinos and horse trading. And this council said that this 28% GST would apply from 1st of October. Okay. So what is the GST implemented on full face value of online gaming? Answer would be 28%. Next question is, Port Moresby is the capital of which country? So this is the capital of Papua New Guinea and it is located to the north side of Australia. So then Indian naval ships Sahyadri and INS Kolkata, which are on a mission in the Eastern Indian Ocean region, reached this area, and basic aim is to strengthen maritime collaboration and partnership with Papua New Guinea. Okay, so INS Sahyadri and INS Kolkata has visited this country. That's why this city was in news. It is the capital of Papua New Guinea. Now, apart from it, the Study in India is a flagship program under the aegis of which union ministry? So this is a flagship program under the aegis of Ministry of Education, and it aims to increase the number of international students in India. So Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan and Union External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar jointly launched the Study in India portal, and this platform serves as a comprehensive hub that streamlines the academic journey of international students who are studying in India. Okay, simply you can be asked that Study in India is a flagship program under the aegis of which union ministry? Answer would be Ministry of Education. Who is our education minister? It is Dharmendra Pradhan. Next is, which institution launched the Rajmarg Yatra mobile application? So National Highways Authority of India has introduced this mobile application, which is a user-friendly application that has been designed with the citizens in mind. Basically, this application functions as a centralized source of crucial information for the national highway users, providing real-time weather updates, timely notifications, and access to pertinent details on the nearby toll plazas, petrol pumps, hospitals, then hotels, and other type of vital services, which would actually ensure a smooth and secure travel experience on national highways, right? So which institution has launched the Rajmarg Yatra mobile application? Answer would be National Highways Authority of India. Also, can you tell me which institution has recently launched the Good Manufacturing Practices? Basically, it is a system for ensuring that pharmaceutical products are consistently produced and controlled according to quality standards, and the Indian government has mandated the implementation of revised GMP standards by all the drug manufacturers, and companies with a turnover exceeding 250 crore rupees must comply within 6 months, while the smaller enterprises have a year to implement the updated GMP in line with the WHO standards. Okay. So simply you can be asked that which institution has launched the Good Manufacturing Practices? Answer would be World Health Organization. Next question is, which country has proposed the plans to limit the usage of smartphones by the children? So the cyberspace watchdog of the country China has proposed some plans to limit the usage of smartphones by the children to no more than 2 hours a day, and to require all the technology companies to introduce a minor mode to enable the restriction. We have studied about this mode yesterday, and the draft guidelines for the construction of the minor mode of the mobile internet is open for public comments. So China is set to introduce some of the world's most strict regulations for children in the usage of smartphones. Fine. So here correct answer would be China country. Next is, which country is the host of Durand Cup 2023? Basically, it is Asia's oldest football tournament and it has commenced in India. And a total of 43 matches will be played across 4 venues in Assam and West Bengal, which would include Guwahati, Kokrajhar and Kolkata. Okay. So this cup will feature total 24 teams, and the roster includes the teams from the Indian Super League, I-League and the Armed Forces. And the army teams from Nepal and Bangladesh have also been included this season. Okay. So which country is the host of Durand Cup? Answer would be the country India. Also, which Indian state hosts the 7th edition of the Men's Asian Champions Trophy Hockey Tournament? So the 7th edition of the Men's Asian Champions Trophy Hockey Tournament that was instituted in 2011 began at Chennai's Major Radhakrishnan Stadium, and it is the first time that this tournament is being held in India, and Tamil Nadu will be hosting this international hockey tournament after a gap of more than 15 years. Different countries like India, South Korea, Malaysia, Japan and Pakistan are participating in this tournament. So which Indian state hosts the 7th edition of the Men's Asian Champions Trophy Hockey Tournament? Answer would be Tamil Nadu state. Next question is HSN Code 8471, which was seen in the news recently, includes which category of products in the trades? So the Directorate General of Foreign Trade has restricted the imports of laptops, tablets, all-in-one personal computers and ultra-small computers and the servers under 7 categories of HSN Code 8471 so as to promote domestic manufacturing and reduce China's majority share in the imports. However, the restriction will not be applied to the imports under the baggage rules. Okay, so this code includes the electronic gadgets. Fine. Also, can you tell me, the government of NCT of Delhi bill proposes to constitute which institution? So Parliament has recently passed the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2023, and Rajya Sabha cleared it by voting 131 MPs in the favor of the bill, while 102 MPs were against the bill. Basically, it empowers the central government to make rules in connection with the affairs of the Government of Delhi. Also, it has a provision of the Constitution of the National Capital Civil Service Authority that consists of the Chief Minister of Delhi, Chief Secretary of Delhi and the Principal Home Secretary of Delhi. Okay, so this bill proposes to constitute basically National Capital Civil Service Authority. Okay, Simlipal Tiger Reserve is located in which state or the Union Territory? Basically, in response to the killing of 2 forest frontline workers by the alleged poachers, Odisha government has established a joint task force that consists of nearly 200 armed police and the forest personnel so as to safeguard the Simlipal Tiger Reserve and its wildlife. So this particular task force will be led by the field director of STR, and also it will involve senior forest and police officers. Okay, so that's why Simlipal Tiger Reserve was in news, and it lies in the state of Odisha. The next question is, the Mines and Minerals Amendment Bill, which was passed recently, allows the private sector to mine how many minerals? So Rajya Sabha has recently passed the Mines and the Minerals Development and Regulation Amendment Bill, which allows the private sector to mine 6 atomic minerals that includes lithium as well, along with deep-seated minerals like gold and silver. Basically, in the past, the mining and exploration of all 12 atomic minerals were exclusively reserved for the state-owned entities. Okay, so this bill allows the private sector to mine total 6 minerals. Then apart from it, as per the Supreme Court, which institution retains the power to scrap article number 370? So Supreme Court said that the President of India retains power to scrap article 370 after Constituent Assembly dissolved in the year 1957. And the clause 3 of article 370 gave the President power to notify the article inoperative or modify it. But the provision had made it necessary that such a move would have to be recommended by the Jammu and Kashmir Constituent Assembly. Okay, so as per the Supreme Court, which institution retains power to scrap article number 370, that is President of India? Also recently, the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, has been conferred with the highest honor of the country, Suriname? Now the last question says, Press and Registration of Periodicals Bill 2023 aims to replace which particular act? So Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur has recently introduced the Press and Registration of Periodicals Bill 2023 in the Rajya Sabha, and this bill aims to replace the current Press and Registration of Books Act 1867, which actually regulates the registration of the print and publishing industry in India. Okay, so your correct answer would be option number B, Press and Registration of Books Act 1867. Now can you tell me, article number 117 of the Indian Constitution pertains to which particular field? It is a financial bill, or it deals with the language to be used in the parliament, or it talks about the salaries of the judge, or it talks about the freedom of speech in the parliament. So it is the kind of financial bill. Basically, article 117 of the Constitution pertains to the specific provisions concerning the financial bills, and a bill that addresses any of the matters mentioned in the clauses of article number 110 clause 1 can only be introduced or proposed in the Lok Sabha based on the President's recommendation and cannot be introduced in the Rajya Sabha. So recently it was stated that the Digital Personal Data Protection Bill, about which we have talked earlier, is categorized as a regular bill and not a money bill, contrary to the earlier reports. Okay, so article 117 of the Constitution pertains to financial bill. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.